Namaskar, viewers. I'm Dr. Dipesh Prajapati, dentist exclusively for kids from Jaipur. I'll be talking about a very common problem, which is mouth breathing among adults and kids. And often parents and patients come and ask me that what are the measures we can do at home to stop or discontinue this very wrong habit of breathing wrongly, which is not through your nose. So here I compile my 10 best home care tips in this video. So let's start with understanding that what if one doesn't breathe through nose. It changes your personality. You can make out a person who is a mouth breather will have a dull face. He will like to sleep during daytime. Even if they wake up, they wake up as a tired person. They often have found to be with low IQ, which affects their school and professional performance. I mean, what I want to say is a mouth breather will never be the most intelligent boy or girl in the class, because for good brain development, good concentration, good memory, nasal breathing is must. And in severe cases, this might become a apnea case, which is called as obstructive sleep apnea. And patients having obstructive sleep apnea often are more inclined towards having diabetic and heart issues. So tip number one is keep good nasal hygiene. You have to keep your nasal mucosa moist. So you can use nasal drops or gels which are available in market. And Jal Nete is something very good which I have personally found to be beneficial in restoring my nasal breathing. Food is your best medicine, and here it stands as well. So chew hard food. Soft diet is spoiling your jaws. If your jaw doesn't grow, your upper jaw doesn't grow, your nose is affected, the nose size is smaller, and if the nose size is smaller, you don't breathe through your nose, and it further affects your jaw development. So it's a vicious cycle. So at the very young age, right type of food should be introduced. Small kids should be encouraged to bite on hard food items, which will encourage and which will exercise their jaws well. Often mouth breathers are allergic to something. Then you have to find out that what you are allergic to. Most common allergies is dust, is pollen grains, and something like that. But one thing which we often goes missing is cow milk protein allergy. So if you have tried everything and you are still not allergy free, try stopping all milk and milk products for 3 months. Give it a try. If you feel that you or your son or daughter is improving after stopping milk, you can talk to your medical doctor, your allergic specialist more into it. But I have personally found it beneficial after stopping cow's milk. Breathing exercises, yes. I mean, encourage kids for balloon blowing, flute, playing flute, music instruments which are have to be are based on wind blowing, humming, anulom vilom, breath holding exercises are very good. And remember, no young kid will do it on their own. Parents have to get actively involved, become a role model, and show them how to do things. If you want to change diet just for your kid and you want to continue still eating junk food, your child is not going to follow. Your child follows what you do, not what you tell them to do. Taping your mouth is a good exercise when the child is awake, probably when it's a screen time for him, when he watches TV or something. You can tape his lips like this so that it encourages nasal breathing. And after putting tape, if the child is very uncomfortable and you feel that he really can't breathe through his nose with lips closed, it's time to run to a nearby ENT doctor. Sleep hygiene is one thing which should never go missing. Your dinner and bedtime should be at least 3 hours apart. Obviously, there should be no screens in the bedroom, and you should discourage using laptop, TV, mobiles just before going to bed. Obviously, encourage calming evening activities, maybe breathing exercises on the bed just before going to bed. These things will help in good sleep. The way you breathe is through nose, but the type of air you are breathing in is also important. With the pollution is on rise every day, so the quality of air you breathe in should also be controlled. Room air purifiers help. They help in improving indoor air qualities. These COVID times have taught us that ACs are not the most healthy way for your lifestyle, because one thing is they circulate the same air in the room. Another thing is they tend to remove the moisture from the air. So both of these things, removing moisture and circulating the same air in the room. Now this same air which gets circulated in the room might be high with dust and pollen because your bedroom has carpets, sheets, curtains. These all are storehouse of bacteria, viruses, molds and whatnot. And if there is not enough ventilation in your bedroom, you are bound to be allergic with clogged nose. Yes, you can try avoiding pollution as much as you can. Boost your immunity. Work, as I said, see what kind of diet you are having, supplements what you can have. Yoga helps a lot in mouth breathing kids and adults. One thing which often goes missing is if you are sleeping with mouth open, if you or your child snores, one thing is you should get your tongue checked by a trained dentist. Not all dentists are trained to check the tongue and check its functionality. One is a speech language therapist or a sleep dentist or a sleep doctor can help you evaluating the tongue. But I guess the best professional to evaluate whether your tongue is functional or not is a speech language therapist or a dentist who is really interested in working with tongues. There is also a famous questionnaire which you can put as a query in the comment section. I'll share the link of that questionnaire. Fill that questionnaire and then you will realize that whether your problems are related to tongue or not. It helps in evaluating every professional that how functional the tongue is. If you protrude your tongue or your kid's tongue and if it forms like a shape like an inverted heart shape, then mostly the chances are there is some muscle which is pulling the tongue down and not allowing the tongue to have enough functionality and range of movements. Last but not the least, consult a sleep dentist. I understand it's difficult to find a sleep dentist. Probably you can leave your area, your age in the comment section. I'll try finding a nearby sleep dentist for you, but consult a sleep dentist and mind you, major things lie in your lifestyle changes. I mean, every disease happens. Let me put it like most of the disease happens because of lifestyle changes. So find answers in your lifestyle. Be disciplined in your lifestyle. This discipline will help you leading a healthy life. So thank you for your listening. This is Dr. Dipesh Prajapati from Jaipur.